What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? You already know how it goes. It's your boy B back with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already, man, make sure you guys like, comment, and of course subscribe. If you guys are new, my name is Brandon Jones and I specialize in helping you make an extra income. And you guys can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, all at Hustlertaughtme. I created social media for this channel as we grow, so I can be able to talk to you guys intimately and not have to siphon through my DMs on Instagram. My personal Instagram is educated__hustler, but I don't usually see the DMs there. So yeah, make sure you guys follow me. And also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and follow my channel, Educated Hustler. That channel is where I share tips and tricks for all entrepreneurs, how to grow. I also share my journey and things like that. Now, we're going to be talking about some tips and some tricks and businesses that you can get into to start making $200 every single week at least, okay? And I say at least very powerfully because you can make more. And I think there is a beauty right now, especially as an entrepreneur, with multiple ways to make money. There's so many different ways to make money. You can make money on social media, you can make money with reselling and phone flipping, but I'm going to say different phone flipping and reselling ideas that I've come across and help people do, and I've seen them actually make good amounts of money, okay? Now, this is for the person looking to start that income stream. Some of these things you're going to have to learn a skill, but most of them you're going to be good. You're going to know how to do it already, and it's just going to be something that you just have to put the work in to get done, right? To execute. Because always remember, no matter what, execution is king. You have to execute. It's not about how hard you work. It's about how much you pay attention to the details to execute, okay? Execute. Whew. Execute now. All right, so I wrote a list now. So first thing I want to say, obviously, is phone flipping. You can buy phones and recycle your money. So let's say you have $500 in your pocket right now. You can put that $500 into 2 phones and you can make at most $200 to $300. I'm being realistic. I ain't gonna be one of them creators that's gonna lie to you. That's one thing about me. You can make $200 to $300 easy, just starting out by flipping phones using OfferUp. I give you tips and tricks on this every single day on this channel, but I'm telling you, you can make money. The real, I think, pain point a lot of people have when it comes to phone flipping is, 1, they don't start, or 2, they think in their own emotions. They think, oh my God, the iPhone 16 came out, so I'm going to go and buy an iPhone 16. No, start small. Start with an iPhone 11. Start with an iPhone 12, 12 Pro Max, that 13. Start with those phones and look on OfferUp. Look for a phone somebody around you is selling and buy the phone. I know you're scared. If you have a job, there's no reason for you to be scared. You can make the money back up regardless if you lose it or if you make profits. That's great, right? But a lot of us, we're so scared on losing the money that we're not even really putting ourselves out there. And I think that's where it comes to where we stop ourselves, because we're so scared to start. You can do it. Start. I'm telling you. All right. Next is going to be repairs. So phone repairs. This is something I was doing for a while. Short story is, I have 4 stores in Philadelphia, right? And my first store, I was looking for a repair guy, and I had this ad on Craigslist. I had this ad on Facebook, on Instagram. I ended up finding a repair guy and offering him a position. The repair guy took it. Long story short, he tried to steal all my clientele so that he could just get the money himself. I was like, that's a dubski. Then I hired another one, and this one always came late. I was like, it's a dubski because you're coming late all the time. I'm paying you hourly just to sit there and just record, and you can't even make it. That's crazy, right? So then I said, okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. I got another guy. This guy was pretty good, but he was trying to flirt with everybody, texting people, and most importantly, when he would go fix people's phones, he would go in their phones and he would send pictures to himself and be weird. I had a whole problem with that. I was like, you know what? No, I can't trust people, right? Because it's not their business. So what I did was, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna learn how to fix phones myself. I fixed phones using YouTube. I learned how to fix them using experience, obviously, because I messed up on a bunch of phones, but I was able to start learning how to fix phones. Then I taught my employees, and then we went from there as one of the top grossing phone repair stores in the Philadelphia tri-state area. I was making a lot of money. I wasn't even taxing people. I had the most affordable prices. People knew about me everywhere, and knew about my business everywhere, I'll say, right? And I was able to make that money. So it was really, really cool. Okay, I think that phone repair, you can make literally nowadays, I'm not gonna lie, it went down. You used to be able to make like $2K a freaking week if you advertise the right way. Now I'm seeing, even with my income, I'm seeing 500 to maybe 1,500 if you are having consistent flow. But the beautiful thing is this is a word of mouth business as well. So you'll always get calls for repairs. Like, this is a really, really good business to get into. The next one is one that I've done as well, is selling accessories, right? So sell accessories in bundles. So what this means is that go and get products, obviously, but start listing them on places like OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace for people that actually come and meet you. And what you do is, you, instead of selling products one by one or two or three or four, like, buy a bunch of products, sort of kind of, and I'm not trying to plug myself in, like the product box, right? We have the product box at Hustlertaughtme.com. I mean, at WeSupply.com, WeSupply.com. And that product box, you are able to get 42 products wholesale, something like that, where you're getting products, and with those products that you're getting, you are now bundling them and you're selling them in a lot, like a wholesale lot. And this will go really well, especially since it's about to be the holidays. People are going to start and be interested in your lots, and your wholesale packages, and you can make a lot of money selling these wholesale. So instead of just selling products individually, sell them in bulk. And this will get you fast sales, and it's also a business model too, right? So you become like a wholesaler. All right, the next one is being a certified pre-owned device seller. So what happens is you can get devices from places like my website, WeSupply.com. I'm not trying to plug myself in, but you can get devices, certified pre-owned devices from these places, and you can start selling devices. Now, another place is We Sell Cellular is another place you can do it, and you can get devices from these places, and you can actually start to sell them on eBay or Amazon, Best Buy, places like that. And those are really cool. Those businesses are really cool, and you can make anywhere. So with the accessory, I didn't say. For the accessory one, you can make anywhere from 200 to literally, I've seen somebody, not me, because I do it in multiple different ways, but 880. Last week, somebody made $880 from this bundle that we were working on. So that's really good. Certified pre-owned devices, selling those, you're going to put out a lot of money. It's going to be a high startup cost, but you'll be able to make that money easily because you're selling devices, and devices are very, very profitable, obviously, right? Like, devices are really profitable, obviously. So yeah, you can sell those. All right, next we have one of my favorite things, okay? One of my favorite things to sell, which I don't even make a lot of noise about, because this thing is something that if you saturate, it becomes like harder for me and harder for everybody to sell, which is selling speakers, man. Selling speakers are really good, especially during the summertime. You can sell speakers and you can make a lot of money. But because speakers the cost of goods on some speakers, depending on what speakers you are getting, the cost of goods are going to be like $18. Like, I know I get really big speakers and even karaoke speakers for less than $30 each. And you can do the same. And that's not even if I order a large quantity. If I order a large quantity, then I'm getting them for cheaper. You know what I mean? So it's a way that you can actually start to make money fast. And you're going to see anywhere from $500 every single week selling speakers once you get it going. Realistically, if you first just start, you're going to see around maybe $250, but it's going to go slow because you have to make sure that you are building your reputation, finding the speakers that work good for you. Sorry guys, I just got out of my store. I'm running errands, but the last one, guys, is a unlocking service. So you can start unlocking phones. Now, when you are unlocking phones, you have to keep in mind that it's never a guarantee, right? It's always a chance that it won't work. That's why I don't promote unlocking, but I do have unlocking in my stores, but I don't promote it. And it's because it's not consistent all the time. You have some people that lie about or don't know the device carrier, and they'll be like, oh yeah, it's AT&T, and it's really not. And then it's like, well, you got to make sure you put a refund policy in place, because a lot of that money you can't get refunded, you know that? So like, it's interesting, but unlocking service is really good. It's a service that is at high demand, but it's also a service that changes. I remember when I used to get these turbo sims, and I used to have this guy from another store always bring them to mine, and I would pay him, right? So I would pay him. This guy's, he's doing his thing, but I would pay him, and he would make a good amount of money off of me. And then like sometimes Apple will block it to where it doesn't work anymore, and I would be stuck with all of these dang I'd be stuck with all these turbo sims. And the turbo sim was like a SIM card that you would put inside of the tray of a SIM card, you know, with the iPhone that's locked. So you would put it in the tray, the SIM card tray, and it's like this little piece of plastic with a little metal piece on it, and it would unlock your phone. And we had ones that would unlock your phone. All you had to do was put it in there for a little bit, and it would unlock your phone for life. But those didn't work all the time. And they cost me like $8, but I was charging people $80 to unlock their phones. So I was making a really good profit, and you can make really good profit unlocking. The only problem is you're gonna have it to where it's going to be inconsistent, and you always got to keep up with it. And you always got to have a plug overseas that can tell you like, yo, this is the new software to use, because they always know overseas. So that's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But that is something that I like to do. When I was younger, is I love to unlock, because it opens up more doors for you. So yeah, that's one of the best, I think, on this list that I think I've experienced profit-wise. I've made anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 unlocking between, you know, all 4 stores, and I've been able to make that money, and that's a month, right? In a month, not a week. But I was able to make that money and barely put out money. But I also had a bunch of turbo sims I've never used, because Apple kept pushing out updates to stop the software. So it's like, yeah, I made a lot of money, but I also lost a lot of money because I brought more than needed, because I was expecting to, you know, use them all. And the last thing you want is to have an unlocking service and not have enough money on hand. Now, it's a site called SICW, and you can unlock phones sometimes using SICW. I know that when they say it works, or when they say it's gonna work, it usually works. I never had a problem with SICW, so I just gave you guys a gem right there for staying all the way through the video. And again, I'm gonna keep trying to consistently bring you guys videos no matter what obstacles come my way. As y'all see, like, I'm not even in my office, but this is because I really live this life. I'm really a hustler, and I try to make sure that I'm in the office just, you know, for the aesthetics. But I also, you know, want to make sure that I'm bringing you guys this content so you guys can continue to grow and get 1% better, just as much as I'm trying to get 1% better, right? So thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. I got your back like a bra strap. Make sure you guys join the Discord. It's free. I got a whole bunch of free gifts as well below. Indulge, you know, get what you need to get, and let's continue to make this money work for us. Peace.